Hey, I'm Jan, and I truly love helping people keep some more of their own hard-earned money. How are you today? It has been a little while since I posted a no frills video. No frills video is basically this. It's a video, no little jingles or anything like that, no interruptions. It is less than 5 minutes. It is more than 1 minute. So this morning, in my ever curiosity of life, I decided to look up something. I said to myself, you have a bunch of canned potatoes sitting around, in the stockpile. And my curiosity got to me. So I said, I am wondering if it is at all, and in actuality, at all possible to make air fried potatoes from your canned potatoes. Now, let's just allude to the idea of having canned potatoes in general in life. I have discovered something. Sometimes when you want to fortify, a soup or a stew, let me tell you something, those canned potatoes, they come in handy. You just drain them, rinse them with cold water. Are they exactly like, the fresh ones? Not really. But in times of, in a pinch when you want them for a recipe or, when you just need to stockpile when things are down, let's say your power is out or whatever, and for a prolonged period of time, you can open up the canned potatoes, drain them, and literally eat them. Just saying the same, but hopefully you do have at least some sort of a heating element to make them even more palatable. But I found out through my little bit of research. I didn't do it yet because I just found out about this. Now, generally speaking, there are two styles of these canned potatoes. Okay, you can buy them cut in quarters, those little square like looking ones. And if you've ever said, "No, I've never tried a canned potato before," more than likely you're making a mistake, because if you've ever eaten any sort of canned soup, like a vegetable canned soup, many times they stick those little squares of potato in there, and you have actually tried them. So they were, not the greatest, not like a fresh potato, but they are good to have and to keep at home. I mean, they definitely fill you up too. And they also come in the style of slices. Now, one time many years ago, I took some of those canned sliced potatoes and I attempted to make a potato salad out of it. I was about 20 something, so I don't know, maybe I did something wrong in the recipe. I wasn't too fond of it, but maybe now, just out of curiosity, one day I'll conduct an experiment at home. Like when you do those kitchen experiments. And, let's say, try to do a canned potato salad, recipe or whatever. But I do recommend that you keep a couple of those cans in your pantry, but to know that you can do it in your air fryer is a bonus. So basically the recipe goes like this. And if you don't have an air fryer, that doesn't mean you're excluded either, because all you have to do is just preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Get a good baking sheet. I'm giving you the regular oven version for now, okay? So let's assume no one has an air fryer, okay? But you can do this in your air fryer. I didn't do it yet, but according to the recipe that I saw. Okay, so you drain them. Now, some people like to give it a rinse with cold water, okay? Some people like to thoroughly pat dry. I would say this, it wouldn't hurt to pat them dry, but that's just my opinion. I don't know. Um, Okay, so then what you do is you preheat the oven to 400 and you season them up. Some people use lemon pepper, some people use everything bagel flavor, I get whatever you want, basically. Okay, onion powder sounds pretty good. Maybe like a little bit onion powder and salt and whatever, okay? And then what you do is you literally like air fry them or bake them off for 10 minutes at 400. You check it at the 10-minute interval. If it's not brown enough for you, you let it go another 5 minutes. Oh, if I recall correctly, it also asks you before you place them in the oven or the air fryer to spread around it about a half a teaspoon of butter. Doesn't say oil. It said specifically butter. This is not my recipe, so I take no credit for that recipe. but I was just curious to know about this. And I would actually consider maybe adding a little paprika or whatever. This is me. Everybody's taste is different. It gives a nice color as well. Hey, if it all works out, everybody's better off for trying. And I just noticed that I went well beyond the 5 minutes. So this is a thought to consider. And anyway, it has been a long while since you got a no frills video. It might go good with that meatloaf, that turkey meatloaf recipe. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to my recent upload. You can make a juicy meatloaf with turkey, ground turkey. I never thought it'd be possible, but it is. So, anyway, all right, everybody, have an amazing, fantastic day and take good care. Bye bye.